And my husband's looking and he's like, they closed the door. And we just going to continue to just sit here and wait. If we don't get on this one, we'll get on another one. And my husband said this. Y'all listen to me close. My husband said this. He said, we got to get on that flight. And I'm telling him, well, there's other flights. We can get another flight. We can be on standby on another flight. My husband said, we have got to get on that flight. So I said, okay, I'm going to agree with him. So we sitting there, the lady standing there, and I'm like, well, they don't close the door. What are we going to do? My husband said, we getting on that flight. All of a sudden, we're sitting there, and the lady came over, and she looked up, and her phone rang at the little desk, and she's talking to somebody on the phone, right? This is right after my husband said, we got to get on that flight. The phone rang. She picked up the phone. She's talking. Then she looks over at us, and she's, talking. She puts the phone back down. She goes back to the door where the plane is. She opens the door up, and she says, Mr. and Mrs. Ogborn? I says, yes. Yep. She says, we got 2 seats left on the plane. She said, we got 2 seats left on this plane. If you want them, they're yours. My husband jumped up. We grabbed the carry-on luggage we had. We went real fast. My husband said, quick, Regina, come quick. And I'm thinking, well, they said there's 2 seats on there, but I did not realize what was going on was that 2 people did not show up. So the flight was holding those seats for those 2 people. And when those 2 people who were supposed to be there did not show up at the designated time, the flight released the seats to us. So if we would have stalled and would have hesitated, there could have been an opportunity for the people whose seats they were to quickly come to the front desk and say, I'm here, I'm here. This is why my husband and I believe we had to hurry up and get on that flight. So we quickly went over there, got on the flight, and get this, you guys, I don't like to fly with my husband not next to me. I don't like to do that. But on this particular flight, it was in the front area, and the seats were 1 seat here and 1 seat directly behind it. Not next to each other, but 1 seat in the front, because it was 3 seats, right? 3 rows. The 2 middle seats were vacant. So my husband ended up taking the one behind me, and I sat in front of him. So we were right there together. So my husband was able to at least put his hand on my shoulder, right? And we were able to take off, land safely back in Georgia. We had an event that we had to go to. We got there early, so we went. We're sitting at this event. And in the event, we're looking on the television screen, and there's a monitor, and it's telling us how this hurricane just went and devastated parts of Texas. My husband and I are looking at this screen,